Welcome back, and at the table once again, Dominic, Brandon, and Andrew. Now, if you're a football fan, you probably know the name Chad Johnson, or as he went for a few years, Ochocino, former wide receiver for the Bengals, Patriots, and a few other teams. Now, if you're a fan of tabloid news shows like TMZ, you probably know this guy as well. That's all thanks to a court appearance and a little show of support football players do every week. But the question was, Andrew, this wasn't on a football field. This was in a courtroom, and this was one judge who didn't find it funny.
Yeah, absolutely not, Rich. And there is a larger point to this. When can and should a judge overturn a plea deal? Watch what happened during Johnson's court appearance yesterday after the judge asked if Johnson was happy with his lawyer. Johnson was accused of headbutting his then-wife, Evelyn Lozada, last year. He was back in court for violating his probation and then that quick pat. Laughter and giggles from others in court, but the judge was not amused.
Mr. Johnson, I don't know that you're taking this whole thing seriously. I just saw you slap your attorney on the backside. Is there something funny about what's going on here today?
I didn't laugh. No, ma'am.
But the whole courtroom laughed because you just slapped your attorney.
So Johnson's attorney steps in.
I don't think it was done as any disrespect to me.
The whole courtroom was laughing because he just slapped you.
I don't think he meant to get a reaction. I know.
And that was enough to make the judge change her mind and turn that plea deal down.
This isn't a joke.
I didn't do it as a joke.
Everybody in the courtroom was laughing. I'm not accepting these plea negotiations.
Within moments, Johnson was in cuffs. And the result, no deal and 30 days in jail from the judge plus probation. Rich?
All right. In all likelihood, he's not going to do 30 days. He'll probably do a couple. The judge will reverse it. But the point is, obviously, if anybody follows, this guy's exploits in the field on Dancing with the Stars, and if you watched Hard Knocks, that football show that goes behind the scenes when he was with the Bengals, you know this guy likes the camera, he mugs for camera, gets in trouble. That said, he was there because he didn't see his parole officer. He wasn't there because of the facts of the case. Exactly. I got a feeling if the camera wasn't there, the judge wouldn't have done that. What do you guys think?
It's interesting. I actually think it's plumb ridiculous. Even his attorney said
it's ridiculous. It's plumb ridiculous.
It's probably plumb ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even the attorney said, "Listen, this guy didn't disrespect me." This judge, in this instance, I think she's got a power trip, and I think it's really ridiculous to say, "Listen, you're going to put this guy in jail for it doesn't matter on the amount of days for something that's so stupid." And people laughed in the court. That's what people do when they see something funny.
A lot of judges, I think, share some of that. I mean, you get judges who try to rule their courtrooms with an iron fist in all of this. My bigger concern is the throwing away of the plea deal. You've got the state and the defense team saying this is the arrangement. That didn't seem to me to be enough to absolutely throw that away and sentence him to prison time. The other thing is, you're talking about a Florida judge, which means it's an elected judge. So that judge has to make a name, as do all elected judges, among voters, try to get their names out, try to come down on the right side of public opinion.
Any argument, though, that this guy, there is something to be said for, you got to take this thing seriously. This did stem from a serious charge.
You do. You do have to take it seriously. And the fact of the matter is, you pointed out, Richard, he wasn't there for the original allegation. He was there because he apparently violated his probation, not once, but twice. And the fact of the matter is, we want to believe that when a plea bargain deal is reached, but the fact of the matter is, you're in her house. She controls all, the judge in this case, all the cards. She wasn't happy, she ripped it up, to jail you go.
Keep in mind, it came right after she asked, hey, are you satisfied with your attorney, which is standard procedure and something like this. And he's like, yeah, I am. And
I found that to be odd. She was basically doing a commercial for his lawyer.
Well, you're supposed to, as I heard this, what do I know, but you're supposed to ask, just as pro forma, if you accept the terms of the plea deal, you're accepting the job your attorney did on your behalf, so it avoids any appellate movement after the fact. That said, smacked him on the rear end. Somebody made the argument, hey, it's just a twitch. They do it so much in the field. No, he knew what he was doing, and now he's going to be doing a little time in the poke.
It goes back to when in Rome. I mean, I think it was her house, and unfortunately, you do the crime, do the
crime. A little bit of a power.
Today, I'm sure he wished he didn't do that.
Oh, I think so. We're going to wrap things up when we come back.